Hey guys, it's River.
And Royal.
And today we are not in Kansas anymore.
No, we're not. We're in New York City. Well, apparently, according to Twitter, we're in like a cosmic journey across New York City.
We're a hot mess. Never trust Twitter.
I'm not on social media right now.
Random question. What if we ever do a movie that never takes place in Kansas? What are we gonna do? Because we're obviously going to be in Kansas.
This is not something I'd thought about before, actually.
We'll come to that. We'll come to that when we actually do a movie that takes place in Kansas.
The Wizard of Oz will have to be some big thing.
Yeah, because that's like where the name comes from.
Right. Maybe we'll do that on like our 1-year anniversary or something. If we make it to a year, honestly, we're a whole mess.
We're getting pretty close, aren't we?
We are actually. We have passed. I think we're definitely past the 6-month mark.
I think we are. Let me check when we uploaded our first video. Anyway, we're talking about the movie Soul, brand new on Disney Plus.
It is. So Soul came out in 2020. It's like the only movie that and like Sonic, which apparently won like movie of the year.
Stop. Ew. It did not.
Because it's the only movie that came out. It was maybe it was like the highest grossing film in 2020.
Ew.
Yeah, I know.
Ew.
Okay.
Like
All right. Soul. It came out on Christmas in 2020. Here's a little synopsis. A musician who has lost what?
I think we did pass the 6-month mark because our first episode premiered July 3rd.
Oh yeah, so we're like just past 6 months.
Yeah. Let's go!
Yeah! Happy 6 months!
Happy 6 months, everybody.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm going to bed before we die.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that's how we ended our last video, like before the break. I'm pretty sure all of our chests got blown up.
I think that was the one. I think that might have been the one before that.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay, anyway, synopsis.
Okay, synopsis. A musician who has lost his passion for music is transported out of his body and must find his way back with the help of an infant soul learning about herself. It's rated 8.2 out of 10. It stars Jamie Foxx and Tina Fey. So yeah!
Epic.
Very epic.
Okay, what would you rate?
I'm so glad you asked, River.
Okay.
So, I did like this movie. I enjoyed it. And we'll go more into detail about why I enjoyed it later. But it was, I don't know. It didn't have a lot of like the silly fun that I like in like Pixar films. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like what Toy Story and Cars are. And, like those are like my Pixar. Love those. Toy Story and Cars are beautiful movies. Anyway, they're very iconic. Anyways though, I feel like everything we gets like every movie we review gets like a 7 point something out of 10.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go a 7.1 out of 10.
Okay. Wait, what did IMDb give it? Like 8.5 or something?
8.2.
8.2.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I particularly like enjoyed it. It sort of triggered my existential crisis. But I thought the animation was good. Like it was good looking. I just don't know if I enjoyed the storyline very much.
Yeah, I guess if you're like an existential crisis type of person, this is not a good movie.
Yeah, I am an existential crisis kind of person.
Yeah,
it just seemed like entirely too deep to be a children's movie.
That was my problem with it. It was like I don't know. It didn't feel like Pixar-y, you know?
Yeah. And like when they first announced this movie, it's supposed to be like, okay, from the creators of Inside Out. Like everybody thought it was gonna be like the sequel to Inside Out or something. But Inside Out was like so cute and like fun, and this was just depressing. I know. Like you died before all your dreams came true.
Okay, back to the episode.
We're back. We're talking about Bing Bong,
yes.
or at least you were.
Bing Bong. Okay, so like Inside Out had like disgust, fear, and Bing Bong, like silly stuff like that. This movie was pure existential dread. Like,
it was terrifying. It was sad.
It was,
but like
it was very.
We were talking about it in school, and somebody was like, "Oh, the ending is so sad," but like literally everything that they wanted to happen happened.
Yeah, exactly.
How was it sad?
That was another thing I didn't like, actually. There was no, like, everything that they wanted to happen happened. I wanted Joe to just like have to go to the great beyond. Like, I wanted him to die. Like, because that would have been a good ending, you know?
Yeah. It was just, I don't know. It was not my favorite movie in the world.
No, nor was it mine. Like, I enjoyed watching it. My favorite part of this movie was, well, you can probably guess, but I really, really love the music in this movie. Like, a lot.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, that's a huge part of the film. I was actually going to look up the definition of soul. Like, soul music. Is it just, like, jazz? Like, it... Okay, wait, hold on. Soul music is a popular music genre.
Joe talks about how he likes jazz in the movie.
Yeah, and then what I want it to be... Oh, wait, it combines elements of African American gospel music, rhythm, and blues, and jazz. That is a run-on sentence, Wikipedia. So, I guess, like, I want... So, I think what they're trying to do with the title is make it a play on words. Have it be, like, soul music, but also it's about, like, your soul.
Yeah.
I like that. But I feel like there were no stakes. And I get it's a Pixar movie, but, like, it was too deep to be, like, a cute Pixar movie. But it wasn't deep enough to be, like, oh, there could actually, like, there might be, like, something that goes wrong here. And it might actually be irreversible, but it's okay.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel ya.
Yeah. That was, like, my biggest qualm with the movie, is that there were no stakes.
And like I have it in my notes. It says, what does it say? Okay, I was only like 10 minutes into the movie and they had already talked about like the fear of dying, the fear of failure, the fear of commitment. I was like, this is not a children's movie.
No, it's not.
I am sad.
I love Pixar movies because they are a combination of children's films and like, but they still have like some adult humor / existential dread in them, you know?
Yeah, but like
this was just full existential dread, adult humor, like not humor. Yeah.
Sad.
It was just, yeah, it was so sad. It's like, what if you died today?
What if you died today and you did not complete any of your dreams? Wow, thanks, Pixar. You're a real one.
Thank you, Pete Doctor. You're just the best man.
And then when we were in school, after we talked about the fact that this ending was sad, even though it was not, we talked about Onward. I just had to put that out there because that's an awesome movie.
We haven't done that movie, have we?
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh, we have to do Onward at some point.
I feel like I suggested doing it the week that we did A Silent Voice, but I was outvoted.
I don't think Onward was out when we did A Silent Voice.
Oh, it wasn't?
I don't think so. Because we did well, maybe it was.
Let me look it up. It came out March 6th. It was most definitely out when we filmed that.
Wait. March 6th?
Yes.
Seriously?
2020, yes.
I thought it came out like the summer.
No.
March 6th is like pandemic times.
It was before the pandemic. The pandemic was March 13th.
Right, you're right. Yeah, sorry. Before pre-pandemic.
Pre-pandemic.
Oh my god. Oh my, that was a whole different time.
Yeah.
We might as well have just we didn't even start the podcast then. Oh my god.
Yes.
This is wild. Anyways. Well, we can't die tomorrow because we haven't reviewed Onward yet. It's a movie we need to do. Why didn't we do it?
Wait, I'll write it in the notebook because I have don't fall over. Because the back of my notebook is the movies that we always talk about doing, but we never did.
We Yes, we need to have a guest for Onward. That's what. Yeah,
We do.
we're gonna have a guest for Onward. I'm saying I'm putting it into the universe right now.
Okay.
We will have a guest for Onward. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just had like the best idea. But it's just a dream. But it would be to have Seamus Gorman on. He's like a super Carlin Brothers friend, and he's like
Tom Holland, Chris
well,
Pratt.
Okay, yeah, we could have Tom Holland or Chris Pratt, but what about like Seamus Gorman?
But Tom. Anyway, back to Soul.
Hold on, real quick. Me and
Yes.
I'll leave her name out, but she and I were talking about the problems with North America. We were talking about politics.
Oh yes.
We're talking about politics because that's like our favorite thing to do is
I stand like her Instagram. Ooh, she's real educated.
I'm off social media right now, but I don't follow her on Instagram anyways. Anyways though, we were talking about this and we decided there are 3 things that North America is lacking in. 3 things. The first of those is castles. We have no castles, and we need castles. It's a genuine problem. Like, why do people like Europe? It's because there's castles, okay?
Yeah, I agree.
That's why people love Europe, okay? Another reason people love other continents other than North America, is the lack of canals. Not like Panama Canal. That's not what we decided, like gondola canals, you know?
Okay.
Okay.
Like Italy.
Yes, like Italy. We need canals. We need canals and we need castles. The third and final thing is that we also need Tom Holland.
Yes.
America,
I'm glad he was on the list.
America does not have enough Tom Holland.
I agree.
Yeah.
Even though he's American in every movie he's ever been in. Is that right? I swear he's been American in every single one of his movies. No, he was Irish once.
He was, well, yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. Wait, yeah. He was also, me and other friend from school.
He was in country.
Who's in our French class. She was talking about The Devil All the Time and how much she loved that movie. And I was like, oh my gosh, you'll never believe who else loves that movie.
Oh my gosh. The Cherry trailer came out yesterday, like his new movie with the Russo brothers came out yesterday. I was really disappointed.
Oh really?
Like, it's not a good trailer.
I haven't
like
watched
I'm sure it'll be a good movie, but that was not a good trailer. Like if I saw that trailer, I would not want to see that movie.
That's disappointing.
Yeah.
Is that one gonna be rated R?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. I don't know, but that's like.
I feel like everything he's in lately is rated R.
Well,
But,
Devil
like,
All the Time.
Onward and like.
Onward was not. Oh my gosh! You know what could have been rated R though? Soul could have been rated R for how much it makes
you're right.
you like.
You're right.
You are a useless piece of what I don't even know. What can you be a piece of?
Crap.
Actually, yeah, sure. We'll go. Yeah,
we'll go with the PG version.
With the PG version. But yeah. So, anyways, now that we're off of that tangent.
Okay, yes. So
I had a good segue, but now I have nothing.
Soul.
What happened in this movie? Where did my notebook go? It's gone.
You were looking for when we did a silent voice. Okay, I'll go. Okay, Jerry was really, really sus. Like the whole movie.
Yes.
I don't know why, but like they were
not
Jerry.
Really
sus. Yeah, Jerry.
Wait, no, Jerry or Terry?
Yes, no, the Jerrys.
Oh, the Jerrys.
Really sus. I really thought they were gonna be like the bad guys at the end.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. I see what you mean. Because they were like, it seemed like a brainwashing facility situation. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. That was. Yeah. I see what you mean. That was.
They were real sus.
They were extremely sus. I did not. They were like my least favorite part of the film. I just wanted it to be like I wanted it to be fun. They had to have a villain though, and I feel like the Terry was a very weak villain also.
Yeah. Like, wait, was Terry the villain?
Technically speaking, yeah.
There really wasn't a villain. Like, who was the villain?
Yeah, see, that's the problem. It's like there really was like they had a goal. They had a goal, and there was a guy trying to stop them from getting to the goal. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I don't
Like, the
know.
more that I think about it, the more this movie really did not have a great plot.
Yeah, no, I feel like it was more of like an eye candy film, you know?
Yeah.
Like it was a whole lot of fluff and a whole lot of existential dread and not a lot of plot.
Yes. And here we go again. You can never, ever, ever have a good cast and a good plot. I cannot name you one movie that has a good cast and a good plot.
This is something that we have discussed before.
Yeah. That's because I believe in it so strongly. Like, there's no way. You cannot have a good cast and a good plot.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
yeah,
some plots are just okay, but the really good plots are the ones with the nobodies.
That's true.
That's
how they become somebody's.
Yeah.
That's how they become, like, known and, like, relevant and stuff. That's true. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
These are interesting, introspective thoughts.
Yes.
I don't but this is important. This is a thing that we are part of. What am I saying?
I don't know. Okay, back to Soul for like the fourth time.
What else did I say about this movie? Oh, the very beginning. You know, like the very beginning where he's teaching middle school
band kids. Oh
so what was your first thought when you saw that?
So accurate.
So much our high school
Robert
music program.
Robert and Joe are the same person. I am convinced.
They are. Oh my god. That man lives around the corner from me.
Oh god. Anyway, Robert.
Oh my gosh. Shout out to Robert.
Shout out to Robert. We love you.
We do love you. Oh my gosh. That was beautiful. I like totally didn't even notice that, and I love that.
We give out entirely too many shout outs to the faculty from the school that we hate.
We do. We do. I actually have a really good spread.
Shout out to our French teacher who Royal sent the link to our podcast to, and now she watches it.
Yes, shout out, Madame. We love you.
We love you. Okay, Soul
for the 12th time.
Literally, who let us do this? We're so bad at this. Okay, like
it's okay.
The babies, like the baby souls, are so cute. I love them. I want one.
They are very cute. I do love.
I want one.
I don't, but they are cute. I have a very strong aversion to permanently taking care of children. No, just permanently taking care of them. I will borrow them for like an hour at a time. Other than that, though, actually, that might be kidnapping. Hold on, let me read it.
It's just babysitting. It's just babysitting.
Oh yeah, babysitting. That's what it's called. But yeah, I have a very strong aversion to the permanent caretaking of small human beings. Yeah. So that is kind of, yeah. But point is, they are very cute. I very, very much enjoy their presence in the film.
But like, I'm not saying that 22 like looked weird, but she didn't look like the other ones, and it kind of made me sad.
Yeah, and she had like, did any of the rest of them have teeth? Because I feel like none of the rest of them had teeth.
It was sad.
Maybe that's like a reason she was like different than.
Well, she had teeth.
Zay.
Probably because she's been there longer than everybody else.
That's true. Because yeah. And the fact that she decided to take form in as a Karen, that was very funny. Because she was like, I just prefer to take on the persona of a middle-aged woman or something, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh my gosh, she's a Karen.
Because Joe said, why do you sound like a middle-aged white woman?
She was like, it's the most annoying. I'm like, yes, indeed.
Karen.
Yeah. I like had a whole moment when Joe died the first time. I was like, wait a second. They just killed somebody?
I know, I was like, what? They just killed the main dude.
Her record scratch, like, pause. What?
Honestly, like, I know this is the whole plot of the movie, but I kind of wish that they just left it how it was. Like, he didn't fall in the sewer, and, like, this was just his journey becoming, like, a professional jazz musician.
Yeah, that would have been good.
I feel like that would have been a much better story.
Ooh. Yeah, that actually would have been really fun. Oh, now I want that movie.
I know.
Oh my gosh, Pixar, take our ideas.
Existential crisis, Pixar. You better pay me for that, man. I've seen entirely too many of those TikToks where like such and such company stole my idea.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
This time, take our idea, please.
Take our idea, but give me credit for it.
Just put us on like the very...
I'm broke. I need gas money.
Oh yeah, River acquired a vehicle.
I acquired a vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Cliffjumper, so we will eventually be reviewing a Transformers movie.
Oh yeah, we have to.
Or all of them. Like Transformers are so long; they're like 5 hours.
Oh my gosh, I haven't watched a Transformers movie in like years. Like
I watched the Bumblebee the other day.
A great Transformers. Okay.
Okay, so for the 34th time.
Oh, we're a hot
mess. So bad at this.
Okay. Oh honestly,
I kind of stan Dorothea Williams. Like the lady, like the main jazz lady.
Yes.
I kind of stan
She's
her.
Like peak performer. She like knows what she wants.
She's a queen.
She ain't letting anybody who she doesn't think is top notch into the Dorothea Williams quartet.
She never settle.
And then she like saw him running around like a hospital gown. Girl, you should have like legitimately fired him. Like there was no reason to let him back in. Although I did enjoy the concert montage. That was fun.
Yes, I also enjoyed that.
Yeah, I really once again enjoyed the music in this movie. It was very calming. Got me into like a musical mood. Yeah, it was great. The running from death theme, where it's like I don't have like enough time to do all the things that I want to do. Like, yeah, super strong theme in the movie. It's the entire movie. But it reminded me of, oh, you guessed it, Hamilton.
Oh my gosh. We were Squish just started playing the Hamilton soundtrack out of nowhere today. I was like, since when do we listen to this?
Oh,
like, we watched the movie once.
It's a gateway drug, like straight up. It is a gateway musical. Like now you're a musical family.
Oh, great.
Well, at least Squish is. Squish is a musical person.
Just what I always wanted. I mean, I don't got anything against musicals, but like.
Ooh, a seedy place.
A seedy place.
Are you planting things?
Yeah, because we don't have any food.
This is true. I've been eating apples.
I know, me too. Because we killed all the trees.
Our deforestation project. I'm over here.
DeVito gonna show up. Be like, I speak for the trees.
We should do that movie. The Lorax.
We should.
Actually, no, I don't like that movie.
What?
I don't like the Lorax. Annoying.
You're not allowed to not like the Lorax.
I don't like the Lorax though.
But you're not allowed to not like the Lorax.
But I don't like him.
I'm trying to build a pirate ship, but I don't know how to do it.
I built
a struggle.
I built a pirate ship on the plot in Minecraft Central.
Oh yeah, you did. That was the Pirates of the Caribbean episode, wasn't it?
It was. Ugh, love that movie.
Wait, why was I just talking about Pirates of the Caribbean recently?
I don't know. But we're right now talking about Soul.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, I also really I agree with you in like loving like the art style and like the animation and all the things in this movie. Like the just it was a very aesthetically pleasing movie.
It
Like
was.
all the like it had a very like blue theme and I really liked the blue.
I agree.
Blue was nice. We like blue. Yeah. The music of course was beautiful. The Lost Souls. That was where I was like, holy crap,
Felt
this
that.
is not
That's
a
me. That's me in school.
But like
Just
that was
not
an intense like that's an intense bit of like imagery right there.
I liked that little like scene with the zone and the lost souls. I was like, this is kind of cool. Like I'm sort of happy with this.
Yeah. It was like I totally like think they'd show back up again, honest. Well, I try not to make predictions throughout a movie because I don't like to spoil the movie for myself, you know? It's a weird thing, but I really hate when other people spoil movies for me, and I really don't like when I just sit there speculating the entire time. Not my jam. But like the Lost Souls were just like it was like really intense. I'm like, oh my gosh, these are like people stuck in like depressive spirals. Like this is not. I mean, obviously mental illness, like what's the term for it? It's like neurodivergent, not neurodivergence. There's like very strong themes in our society and obviously things that like kids should be learning about. But like that was whew,
Yeah, that was a little deep.
intense. That was like really deep. Like, oh goodness. Made me feel so many things. And they weren't nice things, and they weren't supposed to be nice things, but wow. But yeah, that's my thought on the Lost Souls. So I also did you assume like in towards the beginning of the film that like 22 had like was like had some sort of like mental illness?
No.
I thought about this like pretty early on. I was like, oh shoot, she's gonna be like 22 is like for sure either like has really bad or has like autism, OCD, or ADHD. Did not guess depression, but it totally was depression.
Yeah, at the end when she was like, I'm gonna become a lost soul here for a little bit.
Yeah. It was like that was also pretty intense. You did not put water on the crops.
No. Does there need to be water on the crops?
Of course there needs to
I
be.
don't think this looks right. I don't think this is even. Maybe it is. I don't know.
Building a boat. Oh my gosh, you're building on an entire boat.
Yeah.
Wow.
It looks a little dumb.
It looks like boat shaped right now.
Oh, it does look kind of boat shaped. It looks a little bland though. I need to get rid of the oak wood. Oops.
I think it needs like you need like some logs or some stairs.
Logs.
Logs. We have tons of them because of our deforestation project.
I know. I have a bunch of them in my inventory right now.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is like a really deep movie, but I have nothing to say about it.
Really?
Yeah, I really don't have anything to say about this.
I don't have much else, but yeah, I thought I decided in the beginning that like that like what's her face 22 had to have some sort of what was the term I used literally 4 seconds? Mental illness, neurodivergence. That's like the technical term, I think.
Oh, I didn't know there was a term. I need a boat, like a mini boat that I can ride in.
Yeah, that would be a smart thing to acquire. I don't think we have any boats in the.
I have one. I just made one. Okay. But I'm about to die because I don't have any food.
Oh my gosh! I found hay bales.
Hold
on, coming. I'm coming.
I'm running. I'm running.
We're gonna have so much. We have 18 pieces of bread. Come here.
Oh my gosh. I'm in the trees.
Go.
I'm in the trees.
Which trees?
I'm over here. I'm
Oh, there
coming.
you
Hi.
are. There.
Eek.
I give you 10 pieces.
Eek.
Yay! We're not starving anymore.
Starvation.
Starvation.
Okay, I'm good now.
Okay. I assumed though that what's her face had some sort of like mental something mental. We're all mental.
We're all mental.
We're all mental.
I need a crafting table.
So there was, oh my gosh, I totally meant to look this up earlier, but there was a quote, right, like the speech that 22 or that I guess Joe did in like 22 did it in Joe's body though. That's what I'm trying to say.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, for like Joe's mom, like there was a really good quote in there and I just cannot remember where. And I forgot to look it up. I do have like another quote.
I feel kind of bad for Joe's mom.
I also felt bad for Joe's mom. Like, she's just trying to look out for her kid.
She's trying to live her life.
She runs a great, like, tailor shop, apparently. Tailors? Tailor? I don't know.
I think so. I think that's cool.
You take it to the tailor, you know?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. So, there was something that, okay, wait. Somebody said something about fish in the ocean. Was that Dorothea? I think it might Dorothea.
Probably.
Because I think she said something like it was like fish in the fish, like there's a fish in the ocean, and he says to another fish, "I want to go to the ocean," and then the other fish said, "You're in it," and then the fish goes, "No, this is water. I want to go to the ocean." Do you remember this conversation?
No, I don't.
Okay, fair enough. Fairly unremarkable, but it kind of like sparks him, and like it gives him motivation. I got to be careful with the word spark because, well, yeah, but it like gave him this motivation, this drive to like go sort out like what was going on at 22. They kept on comparing spark to purpose, but in the end, the spark was just like it didn't have like a set like definition, you know?
Yeah.
It was just like you get your spark when you're ready to live life. So I don't really know like what the spark was then. Was it just like
I thought the spark was like you're supposed to be your purpose in life, but then it like wasn't, and that I was all confused.
Yeah, I didn't really understand that.
I wonder if like children in general understand this movie.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think children in general understand any Pixar movie.
Yeah, you're right.
So
but, like, I don't know.
Yeah, but this is
maybe like older Pixar.
Right. Yeah. So that was like kind of the big problem with this movie though, is that it wasn't like a nice Pixar movie. Like I feel like we're just growing up with Pete Docter, because Pete Docter has done so many Pixar. He's done most of the Pixar movies. He is Pixar. Like Pete Docter is. I remember like seeing his name in like the credits for like Toy Story, and that's how like Doctor. Where was I going with this? So like Pete Docter, I feel like we're like growing up with him, because in the original like in like the early Pixar movies, he's like he does have like this more fun, lighthearted, excited to tell stories personality, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's what the plots of his movies are. They're just like fun, lighthearted, silly like movies about cars,
like
toys.
cars or yeah.
Yeah.
Cars.
I also love cars. The day when we have to do Cars will be really sad, because then we'll remember how bad the animation is.
I mean, and then we can do Cars 2.
No.
We're not doing Cars 2.
No.
Also, ignore the crunching noise. I'm eating Cheez-Its.
Okay. I don't blame you. I actually don't like Cheez-Its though. I think we've discussed this before.
Rude.
I don't like Jesus. Oh.
Go to bed before we get blown up.
Oh yeah, I'm coming. But yeah. So the other quote though. The other quote though is where Joe is like describing like life to 22. He's like, or no, he was when 22 was getting excited about like everything that was happening, like the little seed helicopter thingy and the pizza and the bagel. I thought her spark was gonna be like food, and I was like, yes, same.
Food.
Like we all have a spark, a drive for food. I also didn't like that they didn't decide what brought about 22's spark.
I don't even know what her spark was.
Yeah, exactly. We don't know. So that's like
disappointing. Like there was like a lot that still needed to be resolved at the end, even though they all got what they wanted.
Yeah. I agree. It was a little weird at the end. That's why I kind of wish that he had like died. So then there was like so then you were okay.
I think he should have become like a mentor. Like how he was to 22, but like just permanently.
Oh, that would have been good.
I feel like because also I did not think that his like spark or whatever should have been music. It should have been teaching.
Oh yeah. Wait, that's so good.
Because they were like, well, your spark isn't like your purpose in life. And then somebody was like, oh, and Joe was like, well, my spark is music, obviously. And I was like, no, it should be teaching.
That's
because like he wasn't a musician. Like he wanted to be a musician, but he wasn't. He was a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a good teacher, or else they wouldn't have offered him like that 10-year full-time band director thing. And he was like, no. I was like, boy.
Like, yeah. Wow. That's actually, I like that idea a lot. I wish they had done that a lot now too. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I don't.
Pondering.
So like, yeah, and then 22 Spark was just, as Joe said, regular old living. And then they bring in the question like, Spark isn't of course just like. But then they decide in the end that like life, you're just supposed to enjoy life. I don't know. It was a weird ending. I don't quite know how to feel about the ending, but actually, well, I don't know. Please stop talking. Are we done talking about this movie? We gave it our ratings, right?
I think so. I don't think I did. What did I rate it? I don't remember.
Wait, did you rate? I actually don't.
I don't remember.
Well,
what did IMDb rate it?
8.2.
8.2.
Yeah.
8.2.
Yeah.
You know, okay. I contemplate this every time we do a movie that I don't like because they always like look good, but I just don't like the plot. Am I writing this like from the cinematographic point of view? Or like, am I rating it from like the story point of view, or just as a whole?
Cumulative, like how much did you enjoy it crossed with how good is it, like technically speaking?
Okay, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with a solid like 5. Like just 5. Yeah, because I really did not like the plot very much, but it still looked very good.
Okay, I guess that makes sense because like. Mine's so high because I really like enjoyed watching it. Like I found I wasn't exactly excited, but like I still like enjoyed it. What other movies have you given a 5? I feel like you have to have given another movie a 5.
I think I did. I just don't remember which one it is. See, I started making that list of like just like how we rated movies, but then I just forgot about it. So maybe I'll do that later.
I keep on thinking to myself, I should go and like finish that. And then I don't. I don't have time. It's okay though. Yeah, so give him a 5. Wow, that still feels so low.
I'm sorry.
Well then.
I drive a hard bargain. I mean, it's certainly not going to be winning any Oscars.
I wouldn't be surprised if it did.
I don't think it's eligible, is it? It might be, actually. Oh, I think it is. Hang on.
Well, because aren't they like after
April 25th.
like, huh?
April 25th.
Yeah. That's a great question. Are you looking up when it becomes like eligible for Oscars? Okay. Well, because it was straight to Disney Plus too. This is a kerfufflement.
New eligibility rules allow films released through February 28th to be considered.
Okay.
So anything released from like till the end of February is eligible.
Interesting. That's actually a really long like timeline there.
No, I don't remember when the eligibility started.
I don't either. Oscars. Weird.
I love the Oscars.
I know
they just make me mad every year though.
Yeah, you get like it's like your sports are like the Oscars and like award shows.
My favorite season is awards.
Yeah, I know. Oh jeez.
That's a Moira Rose quote.
Is it a quote? Oh my gosh. I don't know quotes. I don't know things.
Wait, did you watch Schitt's Creek?
I did not.
You definitely should. Very good.
I will add it to my miles-long watch list.
I also have a miles-long watch list.
Oh my gosh, my watch
list. I
list.
keep rewatching the same things.
I don't. That's also on my watch list to rewatch some things because I haven't ever rewatched Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh God.
What? Oh my gosh! I've never been more excited in my life. This is totally not podcast related. I have to you have to be here for this moment with me. But I just got shipping information for the computer part.
Yay!
Yes! I've been waiting like 3 months. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you for contact. It appears that order has an estimated ship date of the 13th. That's Wednesday! Yes! Oh my gosh! Okay. I will go be excited later.
Breathe. Deep
I'm
breath.
so happy. I was gonna talk about my Netflix watch list. I don't even have a watch list on Disney Plus. My first thing though is I need to finish The Crown.
Oh, I tried to watch that. I made it like 3 seasons and I gave up. Like 2.
It's my problem with The Crown is of course that the episodes are 4 hours long basically. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, they're like a disgusting amount of time. What just happened? What's on my watch list? Oh, it's actually not that long.
Crap on my watch list.
I have a few anime movies. Oh, A Silent Voice. Oh, that was a good movie. I know you didn't like it.
Random question. Did you watch Death Note?
Did not.
Oh. That's the only anime that I know, and it's only because Squish watched it. Gosh dang it.
Gosh, this is gonna be an heavy episode. So many people. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to find a good bleep. Let me wait. What's a good bleep noise? Because like, I know a lot of like video game podcasts and stuff will use like a Mario noise or something.
I don't know. They're like the fox one. Do. Or like the Disney one.
It's so long though. What if I don't know. I'll have to figure out a good one. Because I've tried to do I've bleeped out stuff in the past, but I just end up cutting it out. Because I just can't find a good one. That's actually a good idea. I gotta find something film related. Also, everybody tells me I need to watch Attack on Titan. That's an anime. And I know it's probably like right up my alley, but I just have not had time for it. I need to finish The Crown first. But the problem is, I have so many seasons left to watch.
How many seasons are there?
I think there's 5.
Okay,
Oh, that's
my boat is starting to look a little less like a boat.
I'm gonna come see your boat.
Okay, is it time for my favorite part of the show? I feel like we've tried to talk about this for entirely too long.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'm like, we need to get a move on with Moviewatch, and then I just never did. Okay.
All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to my favorite part of the show, Moviewatch, where we talk about everything that happened in pop culture this week.
Not pop culture, Hollywood. Sometimes pop culture.
Sometimes pop culture. Ah!
This is not.
Hang on, I'm being attacked by a zombie.
Which direction is this boat supposed to be facing? Wait, oh, I get it. Okay.
Okay. So, it is January 11th when we are recording this, and the last time we did a movie watch was December 11th.
So long ago.
Month.
Has it seriously been a month?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
I tried to remember and, like, find as much as I could that happened between, like, the entire stretch.
Mm-hmm.
But I can only find, like, the last 2 weeks, like, since the beginning of 2021. So.
Right. Welcome to 2021, by the way. Happy New Year.
2021.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Kwanzaa, all the things.
Okay. So, a couple days ago, the Recording Academy, made it official. Hamilton is not eligible for the 2021 Academy Awards.
Okay, good.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Y'all can attack me for this if you want to, but it should not. It should not have been.
Nobody should be attacking you about this. It's not a movie. It's a recording.
Mm-hmm. Like, the only reason they wouldn't even have put it on Disney Plus if we weren't in a pandemic. Like, if we were still going, it would be Tonys and Tonys only. Maybe Grammys.
Well, I think they would. I think they planned on putting it on Disney Plus for a while. So I think they would have still put it on Disney Plus. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, it should not. It should not. And it's not. So that's good.
Yeah.
Sort of steering away from movies here for just a couple seconds. The Grammys have been postponed. They were supposed to be January 31st, and they are now March 14th.
Which is sad. Oh my gosh.
Big,
and that's like
sad.
That's like a day after a shutdown.
Oh God.
Can you believe we're so close to like a year?
Ew. I hate it. This has gone on for entirely too long. Okay. Ryan Reynolds is in talk to appear in the 3rd installment of the new Jumanji series.
Oh, are they making of course they're making a 3rd one. I knew
they're never gonna stop making them. That's how Hollywood is. They can't just let things happen. They have to keep doing them until they ruin them.
Hollywood is so just like, oh my gosh, Hollywood's a disaster. Are you taking your things out of the chest? Take your things out of the chest.
Okay, take my things out of the chest. Here we go.
This chest is being removed.
What else happened? Oh God! Speaking of Hollywood not being able to let things rest, apparently the Harry Potter cast is in talks to come back for another movie.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
It's not a reboot. It's a sequel.
No.
Like, why?
No.
Why? The Harry Potter movies are absolute gold. Like, they're gonna butcher them. They're gonna butcher it. Oh
correct. They are going to butcher them, and it's going to be bad.
You know what I think they're going to do?
What are they going to do?
Because I think they're going to make The Cursed Child into a movie. I think that's what this movie is. Which, like, oh God, no.
It's
no.
It can't. How does that one TikTok go? Oh my gosh. But like.
Oh no. Anyway.
Yeah.
But what else happened?
Yeah, but like, they just no.
They just can't let it rest. It's so annoying.
Harry Potter is done. It was an experience. Beautiful. Let people enjoy it.
It's been done.
Yeah. Arguably, A lot of people have the same feeling about Star Wars. I do not.
I do.
I know you do. That's why I brought it up. But like, I think Star Wars. Yeah. We're not talking about Star Wars though.
And then they just butchered it. Okay.
I will agree that they.
This one is like pretty recent, like as of yesterday recent.
Oh.
So, are you familiar with High School Musical, the musical, the series?
Oh yes, I.
Okay, because I had never watched it before, but yesterday the entire world blew up because Olivia Rodrigo released a song about Joshua Bassett and Sabrina Carpenter, and now they're in like a love triangle, and the entire world is up in flames about it.
Oh. So
I didn't even know who these people were until yesterday.
I know I've said this. I've said this like once on today, but I'm not on social media right now, so this is total news to me.
Yeah, it's like a whole thing. It's kind of scary.
Huh.
Yeah. And apparently he's releasing a song like in response on Wednesday. I am so excited. Like I have not been this into Disney drama in a really long time, and it's kind of like bringing me back to my youth.
This is exciting. I was never a Disney Channel child. I lived a very sheltered childhood. I watched like PBS Kids and Transformers and Spider-Man.
Transformers.
I did.
Transformers, man.
Saturday mornings.
Transformers.
Saturday mornings, me and my brothers would get up, and since we didn't have cable or anything, I'm killing this villager guy, by the way. We never had cable or anything. We would watch whatever like the free cartoons were, that just came on everybody's TV if you had an antenna. And so there was like a Transformers animated series that was on every Saturday morning, and it was beautiful.
That's kind of iconic. I'm kind of living for that.
It was. Yeah, no. Point is, I was never into Disney drama.
All right, I was very into Disney drama, and now I'm like reliving my childhood. Okay, back to Moviewatch. Also, with the famous love triangles. Oh my gosh. So, I think it was last week or like 2 weeks ago or something. Okay, so Jason Sudeikis, do you know who he is?
I do not.
Okay, well, he's a very famous actor. He was married to Olivia Wilde for like a couple years, I think, but they just recently got divorced. It was like 2 months ago they got divorced.
Okay.
So a couple weeks ago, there were paparazzi pictures of her holding hands with the one and only Mr. Harry Styles.
Oh.
Oh my god. So, yeah, apparently that's a thing now. Do I believe it? No. It's entirely too convenient that there were paparazzi at a private wedding.
Well, the paparazzi do show up in some weird places, so I guess not horribly unlikely.
I also do think that they have been planting this for a very long time. Because
that's how
on like the second day when they yes. On like the second day of when they were filming Don't Worry Darling, which is the movie that Olivia Wilde is directing. They like released set photos of her wearing Harry's shirt. And like I really do think that this is entirely too convenient.
Yeah.
I really do think that it's all staged, but whatever. The media can believe anything they want to, so there we go. So yeah, that happened, and the entire world went up in flames in like the 4th day of January. Good old 2021. So great. Really looking forward to it.
2021 has really been a hot
It's really been a disaster.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know. It's been a thing.
Okay. Last thing. Good old Amber Heard. Do you know who she is?
Yes, I do know who she is.
My God.
She's Johnny Depp's ex, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So she is already probably one of the most hated people on the planet right now.
Correct.
And she is not making things any better for herself because apparently she was doing this thing for charity where she raised like over $7 million, something absurd like that. Like there was a lot of money. And then she pocketed it and it never made it to the charity.
Serious? No, she did not.
She did. She stole $7 million from charity.
Disgusted. Like,
what
kind of person do you have to be?
She needs to be fired from everything, but she can't because her contracts. She's in the new, like, there's like some new, I think it's Stephen King movie. It's like one of those psychological, like, horror thriller things.
Right.
And honestly, it looks really, really good. But I'm not going to watch it because she
gets some of the revenue.
Yup. And she's in Aquaman, which kind of looking forward to that one too, but they can't fire her, so very disappointing.
This is a problem.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the end of I think that's the end. Did you have anything else? Like just random memories from the last couple weeks or months?
So, I don't know about you, but the last couple weeks, months they don't have memories. There are none.
Fair enough.
I don't have any. I mean, I don't know if we want to go too deep into this, but on people who are already strongly disliked and have done things to get them more disliked.
Oh.
There was a basically a coup.
Oh yes. we're gonna talk about this.
Just for a hot second, for non-American viewers, listeners.
We have non-American viewers.
No, like 75% of our viewers aren't in the U.S. apparently.
What?
Yeah, if you look at our like channel stats.
Oh, hi everybody. How's it going? The rest of the world?
Welcome to America. Go to bed.
Our country is up in flames.
So the beds
literally. Oh, beds. Oh,
yeah, the beds are in the crafting smelting hut. Yeah. But yeah, basically there was. I'm sure you've heard of it if you even dip your toes into international politics. But yeah, there was a whole bunch of crazy Trump supporters, and emphasis on crazy Trump supporters, stormed the Capitol, and during like the Congress meeting, congressional something to like, I'm really bad with politics. So maybe neither of us are like educated enough to talk about this.
I was worried about AOC. That's it. Everybody else can do whatever the heck you want as long as AOC is protected.
Much like a social media, just like she is the social media politician.
I love her.
That's all I'm gonna say about her.
I love her.
But where was I going with this? Yeah, so there was a they like stormed the Capitol and stuff.
Oh my god, that one lady. Did you see the video? The lady came out and she was like, I was maced. And then the interviewer was like, well then why did you go in? And she was like, because it's a revolution. I was like, pack it up, Katniss Everdeen.
The revolution.
It's a revolution. Like, girl, not the move.
Love.
Pack it up, Katniss Everdeen.
Pack it up. Oh gosh. That's all I wanted to say about that. I just want to crack some jokes and like make it seem lighthearted, even though I'm terrified.
Yay. But like, I'm not saying that we live close to DC, like even remotely, but just like.
So during inauguration week, one of my mom's college friends who lives in DC is taking public transportation and coming up, not public transportation, well, kind of public transportation, and coming up here.
Where is the farthest that we can go? Alaska. I will be coming to Alaska.
Alaska's cool. Very cool.
Never been to Alaska.
I've never been. You have? Wait, I thought you had.
I don't think I have.
Have you not? Somebody else that I know has been to Alaska.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Alaska's very cool. Haha, I'm so humorous.
Haha, ha ha ha.
You should laugh, please.
I'm laughing.
Yeah, Alaska's cool, but yeah, she's coming up during inauguration week because it's not going to be a very safe place during inauguration.
I would just move if I lived in DC right now.
Yeah, well, pandemic doesn't exactly, like, the housing market is a whole disaster right now, so.
Yeah. Everything is a disaster right now.
Anyways, let's bring a new thing to the podcast.
Oh, right.
Shoutouts!
Okay. Yeah, we're just giving shout-outs to random things now.
Yeah, something that you want to shout out?
Snapped.
Cheez-It snapped?
Mm-hmm.
Love you show me, but they can't see.
I'm showing you my Cheez-It snapped.
I know what Cheez-It snapped are. We have those in our house very regularly.
I love them.
They're great.
And I have 2 bags of them in my trash can.
Nice.
Because I'm addicted to them.
I actually do though. Oh my gosh. That is a very nice shout out, Cheez-Its. I'm gonna shout out Taylor Swift and specifically Evermore, the album.
I was so mad that the Grammys got moved because I really want to see her just clean sweep everything.
Oh gosh. See, I didn't like Folklore though.
Oh. You didn't?
Controversial opinion. Me and Squish actually had a whole conversation about this on Instagram a few weeks ago. About how Evermore is better than Folklore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Controversial.
Hot steamy topics. Anyways. I listened to it once through on, like, when it came out. And then I didn't listen to it again until like 3 days ago, and now I just can't stop listening to it.
I heard rumors of like a 3rd album.
Oh, she would not.
I think she would, but I think she shut them down already.
Okay.
Like the rumors, but
yeah.
Oh, she would. She would.
My.
I love her.
I did not love her for a while, and now I love her again. Oh boy. Anyways, is that the end of the podcast?
I really think so. I mean, we've been doing this for like 2 hours. Not 2 hours, like an hour and a half.
Hour and a half. I feel like we got some good content popped out though.
We did.
Where do you want to be? You want to be on the boat?
Oh, sure.
My
hot mess of the boat.
Okay, eventually we need a what's it called? A crow's nest.
Flag.
A crow's nest to go do the outro on.
Yes. Where should we stand? Back here.
What's the point of the boat that you're most proud of? All right. Back here.
I want to be on this side. I want to be on this
third
side.
person. Somebody called this shout out to Lord Drakon on the podcast realm. But he calls this F5 view, and every time.
What?
What's F5 view? Because you hit F5 to like go into third person, but I always call it third person.
It is third person.
Yeah, nobody says F5.
Oh my god, I found a Minecraft bee.
Oh, did you?
We're ending by the bee.
Where's the bee? Oh, I see it. I
love the bees.
I know.
My mom made me a bee mask.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Oh, I love
it. Wait, I need a flower so he'll follow me. Where did he go?
To see who can.
Where did he go?
There's a doggy.
No, did he go back in the hive? Please come out.
Come on, bee. Come on, buddy. We can end right next to the hive. Let's end right next.
Okay, we'll end next to the hive.
Okay. Thank you everyone for listening to this week's episode of Not in Kansas. A happy new year. Welcome, new year, new us. Not really. We're doing the exact same thing. In Colleen Ballinger's words, doing the exact same thing that I did in 2020. That can't be good. Where was I going? How do we outro? Make sure to like and subscribe for better audio.
Comment for a cookie.
Comment for a cookie. I haven't checked to see if we got any comments lately. I'm gonna check right now. But yeah, thank you. I've been Royal and she's been River.
Yes.
That's not something we ever say. Why did I say that?
Nope, but we're saying it now. All right, bye.
Okay, bye.